my prediction on Euro USD for this week. Let's get into it. So, I'm basically looking at all of my pairs, looking at all my currency pairs on my watch list, and I'm just marking up my charts. And right now, I'm looking at Euro USD, and I want to break this down and give you guys my prediction for Euro USD this week and how you can capitalize on it. So, before I dive into this Euro USD breakdown or prediction, if you guys want to be able to copy my same exact trades automatically over to your account, hands free, I'm only charging a monthly fee of $500 where you can literally link your account to my account. And every time I place a trade on my account, right, those same trades will be automatically copied over to your account without you having to do anything. You don't have to look at any charts. You really don't even have to know anything about forex or trading at all. But past clients, I made my past clients. I turned, some of my clients $1,000 into $20,000 copying my trades. I turned some clients $100 into $3,000. I turned some of my clients $500 into $10,000. So, if you guys want more information how I can do that, just reach out to me on Telegram. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box below where you can message me on Telegram, and I can kind of show you more proof on how I turned my clients accounts into 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 copying my trades. So message me on Telegram if you're interested in copying my trades. I get you set up. But let's talk about Euro USD. All right, so the euro dollar shot up crazy last week. I think during unemployment and NFP, because last Friday was NFP, and price just shot up crazy, as you can see on a daily. But what I'm seeing right now, price is just pulling up on a monthly on the price on the monthly chart here is basically having a pullback. All right, and it's having a pullback here at the 60. It's price pullback up into the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. Most of you guys know that I like to use the Fibonacci retracement tool here on TradingView, and the 61.8 level, the 78.6, and even the 88.6 level are my favorite levels to trade off of when it comes to trading. So the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level, right, is a premium area, okay, to sell. All right, this is a premium area. Even the 78.6 is a premium area to sell, and the 88.6 Fibonacci retracement level is a premium level to sell off of. All right, but once you just don't want to sell once price get to these levels. You got to have a strategy in place for you to take a trade to this downside. But that's what's going on the monthly. The monthly is just having a pullback. All right. So now the monthly is still bearish. All right. This is up here is the lower high, down here is a lower low, but on the weekly we are bullish. Okay. The daily we are bullish, as you can see. The 4 hour we are bullish. Okay. So since the monthly is bearish still, right? It's creating lower highs and lower lows. We will see some type of pullback on the weekly, the daily, and the 4 hour. We're gonna see some type of pullback, and this is what's possible. This is what's possible here. Price could come down here to my area of interest 1, right? And continue to the upside based on the weekly, or price could come down here, right, and have a pullback. Okay, so that's I'm anticipating for price to make a pullback on the weekly, the daily, and the 4 hour into these zones here. All right, these blue zones that's what I'm expecting. Okay, that's my prediction. Because the monthly, if we go back to the monthly here, let me delete this here. If we come back to the monthly, let me get that back. come back to the monthly here, we are at a premium area based on the Fibonacci retracement, right? At the 61.8. The 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level is a reversal level. So since we know that price on the monthly is at a premium level at the 61.8, we should see some type of rejection from this area, okay? We should see some type of rejection from this area to the downside, okay? And then, like I said, on the weekly, based on the weekly, we should see some type of pullback. We don't want to buy, like, even though we're creating an uptrend on the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, we don't want to buy here because you don't want to be that person to buy at the top. All right, you don't want to be that person to buy at the top, right? You know, and also the market just don't go up in a straight line. You know what I'm saying? This must come back, have a pullback. All right, it must have a pullback. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to happen right here, right now, right? Based on the monthly, price could continue to go up to the 78.6 level, which is another premium area to sell off of based on the monthly, or price could come all the way up to the 88.6 level here, which is an area that you can take a sell off of. So price could still go up. All right, I'm not saying based on the, let me clear this off. I'm not saying that based on the weekly that price has to come down here. Price could continue to go up to the upside based on the weekly up into the monthly 88.6 and then sell off. All right, so in order for me to take a trade, you gotta have a strategy in place. So based on the monthly, what I want to see, right, either off of this level here, right, where we at right now, where price is at right now, what I want to see is, let me actually draw my U.S. session highs and lows. I can just go ahead and draw my zone. So this is U.S. session high. Let me make it a little bit smaller. Make it a little bit smaller here. I'm just trying to create my U.S. session highs and low zones. I don't like my zones too big, so I'm gonna bring it up there. So what I usually do is I like to draw my U.S. session highs and lows, my London session highs and lows, my Asian session highs and lows on the 1 hour. And if the zone is too big, like there's like a long wick, then I like from the 1 hour I could just go down a level to the 30-minute, the 15-minute, or the 5-minute. 5-minute is the last time frame that I look to adjust the zone. That way it doesn't be too big. But let's see if we can make it even smaller. We could possibly just do it like that. Yeah, like I have my zone like right there, and then now I have my U.S. session high right here. Okay, I have my U.S. session high right there. Now, what I want to do now is I want to draw my U.S. session low. All right, we're going to delete this one because this was the last week's U.S. session low. So I'm going to delete this level there. I'm going to draw a new U.S. session low zone. All right. And again, this zone is too big, so I'm going to go down a time frame to the 30-minute chart. See if we can make that zone a little bit smaller. And this is okay for me. This is okay. It's not too big. It's not too small. So, boom. So now, as you can see, I got my U.S. session high and my U.S. session low here, okay? And then this blue zone right here is my monthly area of interest, all right? Monthly area of interest there, but let's go back to the 1 hour. So in order for me to, what I just did, okay. I gotta lock these, I gotta start locking these lines, that way they don't move on me. So what I want to see is I want to either see price pull back up into this level here and then do something like that, or I'm looking for price, because I know that, you know, the daily, the weekly is going to have some type of pullback. All right, you know, or price could go up to the monthly 88.6 and then have that pullback. But right now, I'm just anticipating for price to reject these levels here that I'm looking at, these zones here. So either I want price to come back up into the zone here, or I want price to come down here, break this US session low here, right? And then pull back into this level here and continue down to the downtrend to have that week, that 4 hour, that daily, and that weekly pullback. All right. Because remember, like I said, price doesn't just go up in a straight line, right? And you don't want to be that guy to be buying at the high. All right. Even though price still might go up, we're still like high because price moved a lot here. As you can see, price moved a lot here. So you want to look for sales here. Okay. Now, if price goes up, then this is the next level that I want to see sales off of, is the 88.6. But that could take weeks for that to happen. So right now, my focus right now is on my focus right now is on these zones right here that I'm looking at right now. It's either this blue zone, which is the monthly, my monthly area of interest, or my previous U.S. session high, or I'm looking for, and then also let me go ahead and delete this here. That's last week's zone there. Let me lock this zone. I keep on moving it. How can I lock it? Yeah, I'm gonna lock that because I don't want to keep on moving it. So these are the three zones that I'm looking to sell off of if price shows me bearish movements. No. So other thing. So even though I'm looking for price to come into these levels, I don't just buy or sell off of these levels. All right. I want to see some candlestick patterns. All right. I want to see some bearish engulfings. I want to see some bearish movements. I want to see some type of bearish candlestick pattern. Okay, there's a lot of candlestick patterns out there. One of my favorites is to see a bearish, either a bearish or a bullish engulfing off of the 1 hour, 2 hour, or 4 hour. All right, but I also like to break it down to the lower time frames, like the 30-minute and the 15-minute, to see a shift of structure. So basically, if let's say that price is creating higher highs and higher lows, and I'm looking for sales on the 30-minute, I'm gonna wait for I'm gonna wait for price to create a change of character, which is a 30-minute shift of structure, and then I wait for that pullback, that lower time, like for instance, this was in an uptrend, right? And then 30-minute create a 30-minute shift of structure. So now I'm waiting for a pullback, right, to my area of interest. And then once I see, this is a perfect example, and once I see a bearish engulfing, as you can see right here, this candle right here is a bearish engulfing. Basically, this candle right here engulfs the previous candle. You see this small candle right here? This candle right here engulfed this candle right here. So that's a bearish engulfing. All right. That's where I would like to sell off of. But right now, the markets is going to be opening back up here. And now I'm just waiting for either price to pull back up into this area here and then create another bearish engulfing. All right. Or I'm waiting for price to break this previous US session low, right? Come back, make a pullback on the 30-minute time frame, and then what I want to see happen is a bearish engulfing on the 30. Not really. I want price to come down here and break this US session low, and then on the 1 hour, right? I want to see a bearish engulfing. Like I said, I like to getting on the bearish engulfings on the 1 hour, either the 1 hour, the 2 hour, or the 4 hour. So once I see a bearish engulfing on the 1 hour, the 2 hour, and the 4 hour, I'll go ahead and get in. Okay. Ideally, you want to see a bearish engulfing on the 4 hour, either on the 4 hour, the 2 hour, and the 1 hour, all at the same time. But normally, once you see, you know, a 1 hour bearish engulfing or a 2 hour bearish engulfing, most likely the 4 hour, you'll see a 4 hour bearish engulfing at the same time. So again, let me repeat that. So I want on the 30-minute time frame, right? I want to see price pull back up into this level, right? Let's say that right now we're creating lower highs and lower lows, right? So we're creating a lower low here. Let's say that price pulls back up into this level here and create a higher high, right? We're bullish again. We're creating, you know, higher highs and higher lows, all right? I want to wait until the 30-minute go back bearish before I look for any sales. So I want the price to come down and break this previous low here, this previous higher low, to create a change of character. Once I see that, right, and then I see a pullback, right, on the 30-minute, right, on the 30-minute, I see a pullback on the 30-minute. Then I want to go to the 1 hour chart, the 2 hour chart, the 4 hour chart, and I want to see a bearish engulfing. Once I see a bearish engulfing, right, on the 1 hour, the 2 hour, the 4 hour, that's my entry, especially off of a zone. Okay, so that's how I trade. That's my little strategy when it comes to me entering the trade. And then, like I said, the daily, I feel like we're going to see some reject. It's already kind of, as you can see right now, it's already rejecting this zone right here. Right, we're creating a daily rejection counter here. So, like I said, for this week, my prediction and like I said, it doesn't mean it's going to happen, but that's why, you know, you got to have a strategy. If price doesn't play into your strategy, then you don't take the trade. It'll keep you from getting in the trade. But this is what I want to see. I want to see a pullback into this zone here. Okay. Or price can come back down here. There. Right. But if you don't want to wait for price to come into these levels, you can take trades to the downside. You know that there's going to be a pullback, right? If you know there's going to be a pullback, let me delete these real quick. Can I delete these? I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. If you know that there's going to be a pullback off of this level based on the monthly, remember the monthly is still I keep on moving stuff. Let me lock it. If you know that the monthly is bearish, right? We're creating lower highs and lower lows, and we're having that pullback to create a potential lower high right here off this level. Then the weekly has to make a pullback, right? You can capitalize on this. You can capitalize off of this level here, right, to the downside. You can capitalize because remember the monthly is bearish, and we're at a price reversal level here, the 61.8, and price is at a premium level, right, on the monthly, based on the monthly. So this is a perfect area to sell off of based off of the monthly. All right, it doesn't mean that it's gonna start selling off. Like I said, price could come all the way up. Price could come all the way up to the 78.6, or price could come up to the 88.6, because those are additional levels that you can sell off of. But like I said, you know, that can take weeks to happen. So right now I'm just paying attention to I'm trying to, I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to delete it. Okay. So since we're at a 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level and I have a zone here, I'm predicting that there will be a pullback into these levels. So since I feel like there's going to be a pullback, I can capitalize on sales and to go into these levels. All right. So now this week, you know, I'm looking for sales. So what I want to see, like I said, what I want to see is on the 30-minute, I want to see price Um, I want to see price either go up to this level and then do something like that, or I want to see price come break this level here and then come down and do something like that. That's what I want to see. But like I said, my strategy has to play out. My strategy has to play out, right? Oh my gosh, why is not okay? So I want to see my strategy play out, and my strategy is basically entering on a 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour bearish engulfing. If I don't see that, I'm not going to take the trade on Euro USD. And also, if price on a 30-minute decides to go bullish, right? I want to first see a change of character or like a 30-minute shift of structure. Because right now, if price does this, that means we're creating a uptrend based on the 30-minute time frame. So on the 30-minute time frames, if price is going up and creating an uptrend, I then want to wait until price change the character, which is breaking the previous higher low here, right? Breaking it, and then waiting for a 30-minute pullback, right? And then wait for a 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour bearish engulfing off of my area of interest. All right. Remember, this blue line is my monthly. This blue line right here that you're seeing on the screen here is my monthly area of interest. Okay. So that's what I will be waiting for. That's like I said. That's if price start creating an uptrend on the 30-minute or the 15-minute or the 30-minute, and I want to wait for price to or wait for the 30-minute to create a 30-minute shift of structure. Okay. So some of you guys might not understand what I'm talking about because you might not know, how trading works. But this is my prediction for Euro USD. I'm gonna be looking for sales. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen because, like I said, price, price could start creating uptrend. That's okay. Remember, you gotta have a strategy, and your strategy can avoid you from getting in a trade that you're not supposed to be in. Okay, so remember, you want to on the 30-minute on the lower time frame, you want to wait. If 30-minute is creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, you want to wait for price to break this previous higher low to create a change of character, and you want to wait for that 30-minute pullback, right? That 30-minute pullback, and then go to the 1 hour, the 2 hour, the 4 hour, and we'll look for a bearish engulfing. That's going to be your entry signal. All right. But what price is at right now, you don't want to be selling right here in the middle of nowhere. You when it comes to me selling, I want to sell off of these zones here. As you can see, these are my area of interest. All right. I want to sell off a zone. I don't want to sell here. Unless I have a zone here placed up here, I don't want to sell there. Either I want to sell. Let me see what that monthly. Let me delete this. I either want to sell here. Actually, let me go to the weekly. Like I said, I either want to sell here. All right. Or I want to sell here. All right. And if I go to the monthly chart here, right? If price continue to go up, right, then I want to sell either here at the 78.6, or I want to sell here again off of the 88.6. All right. Now, if price, yeah. If price, what did I just delete here? Okay. I'm trying to delete these things here. I don't know why it's not deleting. Okay, there we go. Now, if price does this, right? If price does this here, then now we're in an uptrend on the monthly chart. Now the selling prediction is out the window. All right. So we don't want to be selling when price breaks this break this lower high. Now we're in the doubt because price. You don't want to be selling when the price when the trend is bullish. All right. You want to be selling when the price is bearish. Okay. So I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on when it comes to EUR USD. I just wanted to break down EUR USD for this week. I'm probably gonna look at other pairs as well and do some prediction on that for you guys. But just want to provide you guys some value. But for this week, I'm looking for sales this week for EUR USD. Like I said, if price doesn't, use my strategy, then I won't get in a trade for sales. My strategy has to play out before I get in sales. So even if price, goes into these zones, if it doesn't go with my strategy, it will just basically keep me from getting in a trade. Okay. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I don't want to bore you guys. I don't want to confuse you guys, but just know that I'm looking for sales for EUR USD. All right. So again, before I end this video, if you guys want to be able to copy my trades automatically over to your account hands free, I'm only charging $500 every single month. You'll be able to copy my trades automatically to your account hands free. Like I said, I turned some of my clients $100 into $3,000. I turned some of my clients $500 into $10,000, and I even turned one client's $1,000 into $20,000. Or I turned my client $1,000 into $20,000. And so you see why I'm charging $500 a month, because it's worth it. All right. If I'm making you thousands and thousands of thousands of dollars, paying me $500 per month to copy my trades shouldn't be a problem. All right. So if you guys are interested in copying my trades, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box below where you can message me on Telegram. But this is my prediction on EUR USD. Take care, y'all.